Today, I'm talking about something so important to e-commerce businesses, and that is inventory. Hey, boutique owners and other e-commerce friends. Today, I'm talking about something so important to e-commerce businesses, and that is inventory. I'm going to keep it super simple today and really just talk about what inventory management is and why it's so important to your business. And hey, if you're into all things Shopify, make sure you hit the subscribe button to stay in the loop too. Okay, so inventory management, let's just dig in. So the basic definition of inventory management, right, is just the process of ordering, storing, and using stock for your business. And the goal is just to really always know where your stock is at any given time, physically, and also inventory levels. And when you think about inventory, obviously this depends on your business, but it's not always just actual clothing if you're a boutique owner, for example. But if you design and manufacture, it could include raw materials, processing, storage of those items. Are you large scale enough that you need a warehouse? Or is your stuff being fulfilled somewhere else, but you still need to manage your levels of inventory and how it's being fulfilled? There's just a lot of different things to think about. So there's two really main ways to manage your inventory, and that's manually versus automated. So manually traditionally has been, well, I've actually seen some businesses that literally do pen and paper, but at the very least, some sort of a spreadsheet, right, of what items you have in stock, how many variants, all the details of those items, where those items are located, all of that kind of stuff. So, the good thing about doing it this way, it is really simple and basic. There's not a big learning curve, but there's also a lot of room for error. It's really, 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 really time consuming, and it's nearly impossible to get your data in real time and properly analyze it so that you can make better business decisions, which is one of the key reasons to really have a handle on all of this. So when you get to automating all of this, there's certain programs meant specifically for inventory management and, actual planning around that. But any inventory management system, even the one like built into your Shopify, is definitely going to be better and more helpful than, not having something proper in place. So, how automated and how, efficient you want to be is really up to, well, it just depends on where your business is at, right? So you can use barcodes and barcode scanners to, really make things easy and have a warehouse where things are really well organized in terms of location, and that's linked back to the barcode, which is linked on your packing slip. I mean, there's a lot of, things that you can do to make all of this easier. But yeah. So, and also whether you are, no matter where you're purchasing your items, or your stock, basically, right? Whatever that is, or where you're fulfilling it, there are always opportunities to link up with their system as well. I mean, obviously, if your system is very complex, it's something that you need to really sit down with and figure out the best system. But I'm just saying that it's worth taking that time to figure out what can be automated, what can be the simplest way once all of it is set up and your team is trained on how to do everything, like what's going to be easiest at the end of the day. Because you really want to be able to get that deep visibility and real-time insights across multiple supply chains, locations, selling platforms, and that's when automation really comes in handy, even though, yes, it can be a little bit of work to dig in and get that sorted in the beginning. Now, obviously, really good automation software and inventory management software can be expensive, especially when you're comparing it to a free spreadsheet, but you can't put a number on, or a price, I should say, or a value on that time saved that's going to be able to be used in such better ways for your business. So why care about inventory management, right? Well, in a nutshell, it makes your life easier. You won't run out of essential stock, and end up in a pickle. You'll always be able to fulfill orders that are coming in. It helps you reduce wastage, especially if any of your goods are actually perishable, for example. And it just gives you much better insight into your business. What is selling well? What is sitting on shelves? What is older inventory? Whatever sort of inventory that you need to move quickly, that sort of thing. So how does this relate to e-commerce? There's two perspectives, the front end and the back end of your business. So on the front end, you want to make sure that to your customers, you're always accurately displaying what you have in stock on your website. And that's whether you're all shipping out or whether you also offer pickup, for example. I mean, whatever the case is, you want to make sure that what you're showing is indeed what you have in stock, right? And on the back end, just think about the organization, especially, e-com businesses with a super large catalog of SKUs. You really do need a robust management system, or I don't even know how you're gonna. And then also, if you sell on multiple platforms, you sell in store, you sell at pop-ups, you sell on your website, you sell in your Facebook group. Like, you need a way to keep things streamlined. The other back end side that I brought up, already today is just all of that data and analytics that you can analyze if you have a proper system in place. So being able to use historical sales reports for business insights and just helping, using all of that information to help you make better decisions on everything. So buying, on your fulfillment process, on, decisions on running certain promotions, all of that good stuff. So yeah, pretty juicy, huh?
So I guess that's the basics when it comes to inventory management. And, whether you're doing it manually, you're using inventory management software, or your platform just has it already built in like Shopify, it's vital that you're paying attention to your inventory management system, that you're pulling reports from it, that you're using those to make key business decisions. This is just essential for all e-commerce brands. And again, if you love our stuff, don't forget to subscribe too. And please let me know if you have any questions below. Cheers until next time. Need more? Check out the blog at hotmessblog.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel too. Cheers!